Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to a new video. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you guys enjoy these clips of me working on my S14. Got a new welded diff, got coilovers finished up. I'm going to show you guys the new bucket seat. I've done a lot to this S14 and I can't wait to get it tuned. It's going to be insane. It's going to be so much fun when this car's ready. I just can't wait to drive this car. Thinking about getting a mount for my helmet, so I'll have it about here, so that way we'll get some nice pub shots. Because right now I don't know where I'm going to mount this GoPro anywhere around this roll cage, so I'm just going to get one on my helmet. It'll probably be better footage than having the camera set up there. And my block for the R33 is still at the engine shop. They resurfaced it. They put the Nitto crank collar on the crankshaft. Also got it cleaned and rebalanced. There's a lot going on with that. And as soon as I get it back, I'm going to put the head on, put everything back together, and finally drop it back in the R33 and make some mad power. Here is the new radiator. It's the CA18. So I'm not going to bother filming a video of installing this, but this will fit the S14 with the RB25 much better than the R33 radiator does. So I'm going to go take out the R33 radiator. Alright guys, I thought I'd show you what I'm doing right now. I didn't film any of these jobs because I really need to make it to Keep It Reet. Keep It Reet is in like 3 weeks and I want to smash out all the jobs. I want to do everything alright. And if I have the camera down, the time I put this diff in, like I've just got it mocked up for now. I haven't completely bolted it in. The reason why, I'll show you. I got the diff welded, so I've just put it into the tail shaft and the 2 shafts for the wheels. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the car, I'm going to put it in gear, and I'm going to let the diff run, and I'm going to put this degreaser, and then I'm going to spray it into the diff and clean out all the welds. So if any like broken bits come off, I don't want that stuck in the diff and get stuck between the gears. So we're going to clean out the diff. And then once it's all cleaned out, we'll let it dry. As you guys would have seen, my old R33 radiator sat about up here and this hose was hitting this. So what I've done is I went online and ordered a CA18 thicker radiator. So you can tell it's really thick. It's 52mm thick. You can see here it finally clears the intake pipe for the manifold. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a heat wrap around this so this doesn't get heat soaked. I've just put new coolant in here. The cooler pipes, I had to go take it and get the beads done to the cooler pipes because there's no beads on, so when I hit boost the pipes would pop off. So with the beads it should hold the clamps and the pipe together. And also I've chucked my R33 front wheels onto this because I need better front wheels for the track. So these will do, since the R33's got no motor in it, there's no point of having those wheels on that, so I'll put it on this. And another thing I'm going to do is I've got a bucket seat. I'm going to show you guys that in a bit, but first I'm going to start the car. Hopefully it starts alright. Got to clean out the diff first. It's just a lot to do. Then we're going to put the diff back in, drop it down, then finally put the front coilovers in and just do some checkups. Put the bucket seat in, put the seat belt harness in, make sure it bolts up to the eye bolts alright. Yeah, just a fair few things to do, and hopefully this is all track ready. And then we'll get a nistune done and then go get it tuned. So I'm going to let the car run for a bit like that. Then we're going to take the diff out, clean it all out, let it dry, and then we'll put some fresh oil in, put the diff back in. Man, it's going to be a long night for me. Of course, I had a nice sunny day all day, finish work, get home, and of course, as soon as I'm like nearly done working on the diff, it's going to start pouring down like no tomorrow. God damn it. It's starting to rain. I hope it doesn't pick up. I hope it just stays like this and goes away. I can deal with this, but if it starts thrashing down, I'm gonna have a shit time. By the way, while I'm wearing a bag and this toothbrush, I tried it out for a second. I don't know whose toothbrush it is. I found it, so sorry to whoever owns this, but I'm wearing a bag because you possibly have AIDS, you might have herpes, I do not know. So I'm going to go under here and it's gonna help clean out all this shit in here. Really, you should use a metal wire brush, but I can't find mine and I can't be bothered going to Bunnings to go buy another one, so I'm just gonna use this toothbrush. You clean out one side like this, clean out all the crap, make sure there's no broken bits gonna run around freely in there. Just my fucking luck. Just my fucking luck, man. Now I gotta pack up all this shit. Just my fucking luck. Got this protecting me from the rain, working on the wet floor. I've got the greaser behind me. It's a fantastic time. It's all cleaned out, so we're ready to put the oil in. So I'm going to put this facing up, and we're going to put about 2 liters of diff oil in. So I'll show you guys that in a second. Man, I'm really hating this rain. I'm just over winter. It's spring now, but you know, it still rains in spring. I'll wait for summer. I can't wait for the nice sun. Just tighten up the bolts with this old school breaker bar. I didn't use a torque wrench, doesn't matter. As long as you tighten it all up like nice and solid, it's just good to go. So I'm going to put this back in and drop the car down. It's starting to rain again. I'm sick and tired of working on my car in the rain. I'm over this winter. Make sure you got everything tightened up. You don't want anything loose, because if the coilover comes loose and pops off, you are screwed, like royally screwed. Alright, now that I've got this bolted up, I'm going to put the wheel back on, and then I'm not going to bother filming the other side of the car of the coilover install, because you've already seen this in the real one. So I'm just going to smash out this job, put the car down, and then I'll show you guys my new bucket seat, and then we're going to install the seat harness. I got eye bolts for it, so we'll do that next. At least when I put the bucket seat in the car, at least I'll be inside the car and not being rained on. So this is why I'm not going to film this job, because it's windy, it's raining. Oh. So these Nismo coilovers, the top part are camber tops, just the fronts, the rears don't have them. So I've finally installed it. The rain has been on and off, so hopefully we'll drop the car down and we'll see how low it sits. So I've put the car on the ground, but the fronts still need to go a bit lower. It still sits a bit too high. But with the camber tops, if you look down like this, you can see the bottom of the rim there. It's cambered in a bit. Let's see, not by much, but you can tell it's made quite a difference, those camber tops. You guys probably can't hear me with the engine running, and it's starting to rain again, and it's starting to piss me off. The back sits maybe about here. I've got to roll the guards, because they will touch when the car's on the track drifting and bouncing around. It will scrub. So I'm going to roll these guards with the baseball bat like I've done on the R33. The front of the car, yeah, you can tell. If you look like this. The reason why I'm not going to install the bucket seat is because I don't have enough time. I want to edit this video, and it is my birthday tomorrow, so I want to try smash out everything. And Wednesday I'll put the bucket seat with the harness in, and I'll film a video, so there'll be a separate video of how to install a bucket seat with the seat harness. So this is the new bucket seat I bought. I bought a fixed back Bride Japan seat. This is the originally seat I wanted in the R33. I wanted to have 2 of these, but I got reclinable Lomax in there because I like the low feeling. And with this seat rail, I bought this from Just Jap, and I hate this seat rail so much. It was such a pain in the ass to load onto the bucket seat, because you've got the L bracket for the fixed back bucket seats, but this seat rail doesn't go to the L bracket. So what you got to do is you got to leave the stock sliders in, and then from the sliders you have to bolt the seat rail to the sliders, which sits on the L bracket. And what I don't like about that is it was a pain in the ass to set up, for 1, and 2, it makes the seat sit up too high. And when you sit up too high, if you're wearing a helmet, you're going to hit the roll cage. So I'm hoping that I can clear the roll cage with the helmet. If I do, I'm going to be so mad. There's like no play in that. The coilovers are stiff as fuck, so when on the track it's going to be so sick for drifting. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Finally got the coilovers and welded diff installed in that. That's all you need for drifting, plus the tune, and we're good to go. And as always, thank you guys so much for the love and support that you guys leave for this channel, and the stickers will be up soon. I've just been so bloody busy. And if you like this video, leave it a like, and if you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe, because this video was the worst video I've ever had to make because of all the rain that I had to deal with working on this car. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Catch you guys later.